Hi, I'm Kelly Roberts and I'm the owner of Beach Pilates and Wellness in Bethany, Delaware. And this is baby Estella. And we know how hard it is sometimes for mommies to be able to get some workout in. So we're gonna do a little workout with the baby today. So Stella's about 13, almost 13 weeks. So she's right around 14, 15 pounds, which is a perfect amount of weight to kind of lifting up and getting into the arm work and a little bit of core to give you some resistance back. So we're just gonna start lying on your back. And you can just bring your baby down with you to start. You want your heels to be in line with your sit bones, and your knees are going to be hip width apart. So try to make yourself work those inner thighs as much as you can. It's going to make your pelvic floor muscles close down. You want a little bit of space between your mat and your back. And we're just going to hold on to the baby to start. You're just going to roll back into the mat. So you're going to go into those pelvic curls, and then you're just going to reach away. So you're kind of tilting your pelvis like a ball. You're going to rock it back. And then you're going to push away, so just to get that little bit of an arch. So try to close down your abdominal wall. Watch your rib cages, they're going to try to pop up a little bit. You're going to exhale as you tuck the pelvis underneath you and rolling back into the mat. And then inhale as you push away. One more as you roll back. Exhale as you give yourself that little bit of an arch. So this time you're going to take that inhale, rolling your back into the mat. You're going to push through your heels. Bring yourself up onto your shoulder blades, really deep in your core. You want to watch the tension in your lower back. You're going to start to stack the vertebrae one at a time, back down on the mat. So make sure you're coming all the way back to that neutral pelvis. If you have a hard time finding your neutral pelvis, you should be able to slide your fingers in between your mat and your back to get that space. You want to feel like you're balancing on those two knotty parts of your hips. So you're just going to roll yourself up, and then you're going to articulate your spine one vertebrae at a time, coming back to the mat. It's just going to give you that little bit of space in between each vertebrae. Using your inhale as you round and lift. And then exhale as you round it back down. So taking that inhale one more. Exhale, you're going to round and lift up. Deepening your core, you're going to round it back down. Stacking the vertebrae to the mat. Alright, you're going to place the baby on your knees and just hang on to them. Whether arms, you're just going to reach out from your hips, squeeze as you lift up. So you don't have to go up real far, stabilizing through your pelvis. Use your lower abs and bring your knees right back to that tabletop. So reaching it out, squeeze as you lift. Good. Taking that inhale, reaching it out as you lift. Sometimes if you want to sit up and try to get them to reach, you can do that too. She's not cooperating very well. Bringing yourself up, roll up, use your core to round yourself up. You're going to extend out, get that stretch to your hamstrings. You can give a little kiss to the forehead if you want. C-curve your spine as you round it back down to the mat, all the way back. So taking your inhale, you're going to scoop your abs, so drive those hamstrings into the mat. Round yourself over, hi. And then you're going to round it back, tucking your tailbone back under the mat, on the mat as you round it back down. Good, so inhale, scoop the belly. Think of that C curve. You want to go up, over, and round out through the spine, flattening, and then tucking the tailbone as you round it back down. C curve as you round. Good. One more. Take that inhale. Exhale as you round and lift. And then tucking the tailbone as you come back down, draw on your shoulder blades as you round it back. Right, give yourself a break. Take that inhale. Use your abs to bring yourself up. You're going to bring the baby right in between your legs. You can either bring them out so that their legs extend out so they get a little bit more space. They can move. You're going to flex your feet. Arms are going to come out to the side. You're going to rotate through your rib cage. Back hand's going to flip. You're going to go into saw, reaching over your baby toe. Scoop your abs, coming back to the center. Rotation through your rib cage. You're going to drive those hamstrings into the mat as you reach over. Use your core to bring yourself back up. So inhale, exhale, reach, and lengthen over, flattening through the spine. Engage your core to bring yourself back up to that center, and rotating again. So watch your rotation. Everything from the hip down is going to stabilize. Everything from the waist up is doing that rotation. Keep flexing your feet, driving those hamstrings into the mat as you do that rotation. Last one to this side. Let's keep your abs around and lift. You're going to come straight down the middle. Drop your head, reach out over past the baby. Take that inhale, scoop your belly, stacking the vertebrae. You're going to draw your shoulder blades down your back. You want to try to feel lifted each time you come back up. Inhale, scoop your abs. Exhale as you lengthen out. Deepen your core as you round and you stack and lift. And so each time you go down, try to reach out a little bit farther past your feet, lengthening it out. Think of that wall behind you. You're going to stack your vertebrae straight back up against that wall. Watching the shoulders, draw the lats down the back. As you scoop your abs, shoulder blades are drawing down. As you lengthen from the crown of your head. One more. Taking an inhale. Exhale, reaching in. And then scoop and round as you lift back up. Alright, so coming back into the center, you can bring your legs back in. Try to sit over your hip flexors. So you should feel the top of your thighs kind of engaging. You should feel them trying to talk to you. You're going to take an inhale. Exhale as you rotate, maybe to the side, isolating through the obliques. Taking that inhale, rotate to the other side. You're going to exhale, draw the navel to the spine as you come back to that center. So inhale, reach it over. Exhale, bringing it back. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Rotation. Good. One more. Alright, you're going to come back, bring the baby back to the mat. You're going to come up on all fours. You can come up over top of the baby. Okay. Bring your hands, they should go right underneath your shoulders. And then you're going to extend your right leg, or your left leg, and your right arm. You're just going to find your balance. And deepen your core, try to flatten through the spine. You're going to level through your pelvis. And just use your core to stabilize. You're going to use your abs to draw in, and then extend and lengthen out. And draw it in, then extension, lengthening through the spine. Inhale, and exhale out. And deepening your core again. Like this one. And draw it in, last one. Lengthening it out, and squeeze as you bring it back in. Alright, so placing your right hand, left knee goes down, level through your pelvis, drawing the shoulder blades down and back again. Extending the right leg and left arm. Find your balance, level through the pelvis. Try to elongate, think of someone pulling your arm and your leg away from each other. Draw in using your pelvic floor muscles. Extend as you lengthen out. So you're going to inhale, drawing it in. Exhale as you lengthen and reach. Abs roll the knee in. Exhale for your extensions. Inhale, drawing it in. And exhale, reaching it out. Good. One more. You do with me? Reach down. Good. Place that hand and that knee. You're going to tuck your toes. You're just going to go into plank. So make sure you're stabilizing. If you don't feel strong enough, you can keep your knees to the floor and keep your shoulders over your wrists. If you want to try harder, the harder way, keeping your legs out straight, you just tuck your toes, drawing those lats down your back, and just stabilize and use your core to hold. 3, 2, and 1. Again, place your knees to the mat. Go back into child's pose. Reach it out and stretch it out. Alright, bringing yourself back up. We're going to go into cat and cow. So you're just going to tuck your tailbone underneath. Round up and go into that C curve. And then exhale as you sink it down. You're going to draw your shoulder blades down your back. Reach your tailbone away. Inhale, scoop your belly around as you lift. And then exhale as you sink it down and reach away. Inhale, squeeze and scoop. And then exhale as you sink it down. And then inhale, round and lift. 2 more. And then exhale as you sink it down. Good. Last one. Taking an inhale, you're going to round as you lift it up. And then exhale, bring it down. Good. All right, we're going to come back onto the mat. Trying for teasers. This is a little bit harder exercise. You're going to bring the baby back up into your lap. Round yourself down with control. Stick the baby right in between, right on your pelvis. Find that balance again. You're going to use your core. As you start to round up, you're going to engage your abs. And then if you want to go into boat or into teaser, you just extend the legs. And then you use your core to round yourself back. If you're modifying, you can keep your feet to the mat, use your core to round yourself up, and then you can bring your legs to tabletop and then extend out if you want. Bring your feet back to the mat and rounding yourself back. If you want to try it the harder way, keeping your legs up at tabletop, engage your core to bring yourself up and find that balance on your tailbone, lengthening through the legs, and then drawing it back in. Make sure you're focusing on deepening your belly to the spine. So you don't want to round out the belly, but you want to flatten it down. One more. Take that inhale. Exhale around and lift. And lengthen. And then bring it back in. Alright, so find that neutral pelvis again. You have that space. Bring your feet at tabletop. You're going to round yourself up into the hundreds. You're just going to hold. You're not going to be able to slap the bar where you normally would unless you want to use one arm. Or you can just sit and hold a baby. And just focus on deepening your core. You're going to inhale for 5. And then exhale for 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale. So keep breathing. Keep focusing on deepening the core of the spine. You're going to tuck your chin. Think of holding a lemon underneath your chin so you keep the tension out of your neck. Take that inhale. 20 more. 4, 5. And then exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your feet. Round it down. And then you're going to roll yourself up. Use your core again to bring yourself up. You can place the baby back down. In between your legs, you're going to sit up as tall as you can. Just taking an inhale up over your head. And then exhale, you're going to slowly blow it out. And then taking an inhale up. And then exhale as you slowly blow it out. And taking that inhale. And exhale as you slowly blow it out. Thanks for joining us today for Baby Monday Pilates.